know what's going to happen.
Well, collective bargaining, the contract will end, you might have a lockout.
I think I need to tie my shoelaces for tomorrow, and that's all my mind is on right now. But obviously, it will be very interesting to see if the league finally makes an effort into showing us that they value us, or seeing where their employees will go.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. We've got some fiery WNBA news today. Phoenix Mercury forward SATOU Sabally has again spoken out against Commissioner Cathy Engelbert and the persistent CBA issue that's casting a shadow over the league. And frankly, this got pretty intense. SATOU held nothing back. She's calling out the leadership, asking where Cathy stands on player concerns, and demanding to know what's next in these collective bargaining negotiations. And she isn't by herself. Collier is reportedly unwilling to even come to the table for talks. It makes you question, how will this situation ever get sorted out? Also, where is Nneka Ogwumike? Wasn't she meant to be the player's voice in all this? Something isn't quite right here. Now listen, Sabally's frustration is justified. These athletes desire better compensation, improved travel, and more respect for their contributions to the sport. But here is the issue. She's saying this as her team is getting destroyed in the finals. They trail 2-0 against the Las Vegas Aces, and with A'ja Wilson and Jackie Young playing like superstars, things are looking bleak. So perhaps, just perhaps, this was not the moment to launch another CBA tirade. You're on the brink of being eliminated. Focus, regroup, and leave the labor discussions for after the season. Shouldn't you? Yet, at the same time, Sabally has a point. This threat of a lockout is genuine, and if Cathy Engelbert fails to act quickly, the WNBA might be spiraling into chaos.
Know what's going to happen.
Well, collective bargaining, the contract will end, you might have a lockout.
I think I need to tie my shoelaces for tomorrow, and that's all my mind is on right now. But obviously, it will be very interesting to see if the league finally makes an effort into showing us that they value us, or seeing where their employees will go.
This is not an insignificant detail. This is the whole future of your league on the line. We are discussing your 2026 WNBA season right here. This is not a far-off possibility. This will decide your salaries, benefits, travel, league structure, media rights, absolutely everything. And as all this unfolds, Nafisa is making appearances, giving interviews, posing with Kamala Harris, signing deals for commercials, and doing all public-facing things except for sitting down to negotiate. Let's just be honest about it. She's doing everything except her duties as a player's rep. That is the reality. Now don't misunderstand. I was okay with it when she criticized Cathy Engelbert initially. The exit interview, fine. I got it. The players are annoyed and they have plenty of reasons to be. But when she brought up Caitlin Clark's name and even her $16 million deal, that is where she lost my support. It was completely uncalled for. That was not right. You just don't air out another player's financial details like that. You just don't. But anyway, I got over it. You want to blast Cathy in public? Okay. She's the commish. She's equipped to handle it. But to then refuse a meeting with her afterward, that isn't leadership. That is ego. And the most bizarre part is, this impacts you too, SATOU. This isn't some far-removed boardroom drama. This is about your next deal, your next season, your entire career. If the CBA deal falls through, you'll be the one feeling the consequences. So once more, I ask, how is anything meant to be accomplished? If Nafisa refuses to meet and no one on the player side urges her to, what is the strategy here? Do you all even want to secure a deal? Because if you were serious, anyone, would have contacted her to say, hey Fie, listen, we support you, we are behind you, but you have to sit down with Cathy. You must get into that room, set all the other matters aside, any personal issues you might have, any frustration you feel, that's fine. But at this moment, we must have progress. We must have leadership. Has anyone done that? Has anyone stepped forward to say that to her? Because from an outside perspective, it really doesn't seem like you are doing everything except what's needed to make a difference. And hey SATOU, you are in the finals now. I understand. You are focused. You are in competition mode. You're dialed in. I don't expect you to pause in the midst of a championship series to handle union business. But even so, a quick text, a brief phone call, a simple message saying, hey, we'll need you in the room after this. It would mean a great deal, because after these finals conclude, that CBA clock will start ticking very quickly. And on the subject of the finals, let's be honest about this. You all are in deep trouble, like serious trouble. You are down 2-0 after Game 2. Game 1 was a tough loss. You really should have won it. Phoenix had that victory in their grasp. Alyssa Thomas had a chance to seal it from the line, and she failed. Pure and simple. She let the game get away. And then in Game 2, a complete catastrophe. You were outmatched. It was not even a contest. The Aces completely dominated you on the court. After the first quarter, the game was decided. They were better in every single statistic. Jackie Young, she was unstoppable. Scored 32 points on 12 for 20 shooting. That is incredibly efficient. You had no answer for her. Nobody did. And if you don't find a way to slow her down in Game 3, this series could be over before it even gets good. And A'ja Wilson, my goodness, she is doing anything she wants on the court. Alyssa Thomas cannot guard her. No one can guard her. She's overpowering everyone in the paint. She grabs every rebound, gets every foul call, and leaves the court with a smile because she knows she has you all figured out. And you cannot say the same for your side. Collier copped, I love her passion, but in the last game, she could not stay in front of Jackie Young. Jackie was simply too fast, too much poise. Now things might change when you all return to your home court. The crowd might provide a boost. The bench players might finally show up, because at the moment, DeWanna Bonner, or as I've started calling her, DeWanna the Scammer, has been terrible, just plain terrible, and that is surprising for a veteran of her standing. The same goes for Sammy Whitcomb. She's been consistent all season, a dependable shooter, but in these finals, she has vanished. You do not win titles when your supporting cast goes missing like this. And here is the real issue. You were beaten badly, in a game where the Aces bench wasn't even a factor. Dana Evans was quiet. Jewel Lloyd didn't even have to have a big game, and they still won by a comfortable 13 points. That is just embarrassing. So yes, you need to devise a new plan quickly for Game 3 in Phoenix. Because at this rate, the Aces are making you all look like you're in a practice session. But looking past the basketball, this is how it connects back to the CBA negotiations. Because how can you expect the league to respect the players when their own reps don't seem to be taking it seriously? You are competing on the court for respect, for exposure, for better pay, and simultaneously, your union leader is too occupied with photo ops and TV shows to do the difficult work. That is, sitting down and finalizing a new deal. This is not just a matter of poor perception, this is self-defeating, and it will have negative consequences for all players, coaches, fans, and indeed, even Kathy Engelbert. Because if this situation implodes, it will regress the league by several years. Listen, SATOU, you've been playing great. No one can deny you that. You have performed well in the finals. You have done your job. You are playing like a person who wants a title. But after this is all over, when the season ends, this very topic will resurface. Because at this moment, the WNBA's future hinges on individuals like Nafisa Collier becoming serious. You cannot simply speak about equality, progress, or player empowerment for the cameras and then disappear when it's time to handle the actual business. You cannot be the leader of a cause if you fail to attend the very meetings that will shape that cause. So yes, after this finals is over, SATOU, perhaps contact her, make a call, tell her, hey, let's get serious. Let's finalize this. Enough with the distractions. Let's concentrate on what truly counts. Because if you fail to, you'll be facing a potential catastrophe for the 2026 season, and it will not simply be about the finances. It will be about your credibility. It will be about proving whether the WNBA is truly prepared to move forward. Right now, that's looking uncertain. Well, that's my opinion. What do you all think? Are the players fumbling the ball on this? Or is Nafisa Collier wrong for avoiding meetings with Kathy Engelbert? Should SATOU and the others hold her accountable? Post your opinions below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.